What is your problem with the police department?
You, exactly what you just did is my problem.
Me?
You just handcuffed me because I flipped you up. You just handcuffed me.
Please turn that off. What? You guys have to have permission to videotape on grounds.
What law is that?
Because this is a state facility.
Why are you videoing our property?
Because it's public property and it's a constitutional right. It's freedom of the press.
You can video public property, but you don't have a right to video our.
Get out here. So your first name is?
I'm not giving it to you unless I've broken the law.
Let's go right now. You going out?
You want the?
Yeah, I do. Have me meet you outside.
He's got me by the arm, guys.
I'm just escorting you out of the.
Hey, no, my hands are like this. Hey, I want to speak to the supervisor. Yeah, you can. All right, I'm good. I want to speak to the supervisor. No, get in the car. Okay? Don't tell me what to do. Really? Don't tell me what to do.
Sit back there.
Hello everyone. Today we dive into intense encounters between citizens and the powerful badges of authority. When standing on public property, holding a camera, and exercising your rights, will you be protected or challenged? This video takes you to tense moments where citizens firmly defend their rights against actions deemed to exceed police authority. This isn't just a story about civil rights. It's an in-depth look at the thin line between law enforcement and abuse of power. Let's jump right in. Unlawful arrest for exercising First Amendment rights.
Excuse me?
You're gonna take me to jail because
Absolutely, I will.
Because I flipped. No, that's not disorderly conduct. Dude, that's a First Amendment protected activity.
It's not a First Amendment.
Yes, it is. I'm busy trying. Don't touch me.
Stop.
Don't touch me.
At the beginning of today's video, we'll examine a controversial situation involving officers from the Lynn City Police Department, Missouri. On October 5th, 2023, a woman was arrested by Police Chief Sam Ford for flipping him off and refusing to identify herself. This stemmed from her frustration after being unnecessarily bothered by a Lynn PD officer earlier. As she passed the police chief, she raised her middle finger. Sam Ford immediately followed her into a nearby store, handcuffed her, and detained her for over 20 minutes on charges of disorderly conduct.
Hold on, what? What was that?
I need to see your ID.
For what?
Because what you just did is considered disorderly conduct in the city of Lynn.
Oh, that's okay. No, that's a First Amendment activity.
No, it's not actually.
It actually is. No.
Yeah, I'm gonna see your ID, or I'm gonna put you in handcuffs, and I'm gonna take you to jail.
Good luck with that.
Excuse me?
You're gonna take me to jail because
Absolutely, I will.
Because I flipped. No, that's not disorderly conduct. Dude, that's a First Amendment protected activity.
Not a First Amendment.
Yes, it is. I'm busy trying. Don't touch me.
Stop.
Don't touch me.
You are
don't
under
fucking
arrest.
touch me. Don't fucking touch me. Get the fuck away from me. Who the fuck are you? Don't touch me.
706. Get me a county unit headed this way. I've got a subject resisting my detention.
No, don't fucking touch me. I didn't do shit to you.
You are under arrest.
No. No, I'm not under arrest. No.
No, you really are.
You're full of it.
Oh, Sage, send me a secondary unit. Got a subject resisting arrest.
You can't. No.
Of course I can. Man, it's a city ordinance.
Okay, do you realize that is First Amendment protected activity?
It's not.
This is First Amendment protected activity. Now leave me alone. Dude, you guys, this guy is chasing me. This guy is fucking chasing me.
YouTube doesn't impress me at all. Okay?
What are you doing? Leave me alone. You can't do. No, I am not. You can't arrest me for. No, you cannot arrest me for First Amendment activities.
First Amendment activity, ma'am.
It absolutely is. Nope. You can go ahead and leave me alone. Here, babe. Can you take that?
You are under arrest.
No.
Right now.
Okay, I will stop now. Lena, can you hold this, please?
For additional charges for escape.
Okay, go ahead, because
I don't want to handcuff you. Let's go.
No, if you're gonna do it, handcuff
You're gonna go outside this store right now.
No, if you're gonna arrest me because I flipped you off out there,
you're causing
go ahead
a
and do it.
Okay.
This is because he flipped me off. No, go ahead and do it.
The police chief arrested the woman in this video for alleged disorderly conduct and failure to identify. Let's see if these charges hold up. In Missouri, disorderly conduct generally includes actions like yelling, making noise, disturbing, or threatening others in public. However, flipping off a police officer doesn't fall into any of these categories and is often considered protected free speech under court rulings. Therefore, this action cannot be deemed a crime in this context.
Right now, we're trying to arrest for disorderly conduct. Right to remain silent. That's what we use it. Why don't you
You're a police officer. You can't arrest me because
Of course I can. That's a city ordinance.
Can't make a First Amendment protected activity illegal.
It's not First Amendment.
It absolutely is.
No. Sorry.
Oh
It's
God, this
okay
guy's
that
an
you're
idiot.
mistaken.
You're an idiot.
It's completely
Alright, let's get
okay
this
that
on.
you're mistaken.
Let's go ahead and do this. I've never been arrested.
We don't do it on your schedule, we do it on mine. Okay? Now, you just have
How
to
long
foul.
are
Not illegal.
It is absolutely illegal. Absolutely illegal. Absolutely illegal. 1,000,000%. He's like, hey, this is because I flipped him off. Because I flipped him off.
Stand back.
This is because I flipped him off. He put me in handcuffs because I flipped him off.
Yeah, absolutely.
Can you please make him
We have a
take
city
it off?
ordinance. Can you put her in your car? She is quite a minute.
You'll
She made
be
me
on
chase
the
her
lawsuit.
home.
This is because I flipped him off. It's all because I flipped him off. Make sure
We
you write
have a
here.
listed city ordinance. And by the way, she has failed to identify herself.
What's Amy
If
T.
you
Holtz?
could do that, thank you.
I'm not identifying myself.
Yeah, it's definitely illegal.
This is completely fucking illegal.
Tyrant behavior. Because he's butthurt. He got the bird.
I don't even know what I have in my pocket. This is completely. Oh, I can't wait to fucking sue him.
It's ridiculous, I know. Well,
This is because I flipped him off. You need to make sure I don't flip off.
well, calm down with her.
This is very interesting. Guys. Oh.
After being handcuffed and placed in the deputy's car, the woman was detained for more than 10 minutes before being released due to a lack of evidence. The police chief arrested her without reasonable cause, and after all these missteps, here's how he responded to the situation.
Look at these marks on my wrist. Oh, Osage is going viral again. Or Lynn. Oh, Lynn PD is going to go viral again from that. That ain't going to happen. I hope dispatch is ready to be flooded with calls again. Because that's what's most likely going to happen. Here, can I just get a video of your name just so I have it? Can I get your name and badge number?
Yeah, I just got here. Hammond 812.
Hammond?
Yep,
812?
812.
Okay. I was put in handcuffs because I flipped an officer off.
So he says she flipped him off and she recently tried to cuff. And now he says uncovered. He just wants to write us.
Because he knows. He knows he can't do that. He's going to get an ass chewing later.
Just here to assist, to make sure keep the peace. That's what it doesn't do.
Okay, well I still got to know who's here dealing with me because there's going to be a lawsuit.
Do I need to move?
If you would, please. Sure. Thank you.
You can come to me. I was told to stay over here by her. I don't want to be near this cop alone.
Oh, I don't doubt it. What is your problem with the police department?
You, exactly what you just did is my
why
problem.
me?
You just
I never
handcuffed me
even
because
met
I flipped
you.
you off. You just handcuffed me because I flipped you off. I have marks
I
on my
handcuffed you
wrist.
because
I have marks on my wrist because
Everybody has wrist on their marks after having handcuffs. They're not made for comfort. I'm sorry. Okay.
Okay, and why did you handcuff me?
Because
What was your
when you were
reasoning?
resisting my detention.
And what was the detention
you
for?
failed
What was your reasonable
to
articulable
identify yourself
for what crime?
Disorderly conduct.
And what did I do?
You were flipping me off.
Oh yes, I flipped you off. Thank you for saying that. That's all I needed.
Absolutely, it's no problem. In fact,
It's a
it'll be
First
on your
Amendment
ticket
activity.
also.
Okay, great.
Okay?
It's a First Amendment
All right, ma'am,
activity.
I need your ID. So I'm going to have to take you to jail to identify you.
If that's what you're going to do, if you're going to illegally arrest
Why are
me,
you like
because I did something that's constitutionally protected, I'm not giving you my
Okay,
ID.
let's go back then.
I'm not giving
What
you my
is
ID.
your big problem?
Lynn PD has fucked with me too many times. So,
What
do
does
your
that have to
thing.
do with me?
Do your thing.
What
Do
does
your
that have
thing.
to do
If
with
you're
me?
going to illegally detain me and arrest
I
me,
didn't illegally
because
detain you,
you
ma'am.
did, because I flipped
every
you
right
off.
thing
No,
to do
you
because
don't.
it is a
Not
city
because I
ordinance.
flipped you off.
Yes.
This is First Amendment protected activity. It is First Amendment protected activity.
What
It is a
university
First
did you
Amendment
attended,
protected
But
activity.
you obviously failed the course.
Okay. Yes, you did. You're right.
No, you did. Now, are you going to identify
No.
yourself to me?
I am not.
You're not going to identify
I am not.
yourself. Okay.
You got that? You heard. You have that still going, please? Okay. Because this is because I flipped him off, and he has made sure that I made sure he said, this is because I flipped him off. First Amendment protected activity. I have the right to say,
Ma'am,
fuck
first
you.
out here, when you were doing this, I thought you might actually be in need of help.
I went like that to you.
But that's okay.
So because you think I need help, you're allowed to detain me?
I'm
No.
allowed to come and ask you, are you okay? Or do
Okay,
you
and
need
you
help?
can't
Is
detain
that
me
not what
unless
I
there's...
said?
You cannot
That
detain
is
me unless
exactly
you
what
have
I said,
reasonable
isn't it?
articulable suspicion of
Isn't
a
it?
crime. And there was no
Isn't
crime
it?
committed, so good luck.
You need to really grow up a little
Yes,
bit.
you do. No crime committed, so good
are
luck.
An absolute joke in this community.
No crime committed, so good luck.
Trust me, this is a prime example of police unprofessionalism. The police chief unlawfully arrested this citizen and even after his mistakes showed no remorse. This was a blatant violation of her First and Fourth Amendment rights to free speech and privacy. If we don't speak up, such actions will continue to happen. Your old jail staff enforce policy, but policy is not law.
I will.
It's your policy.
It's our policy.
And policy doesn't trump the law, ma'am.
I still would ask you guys,
Sure.
please not take video of the inmates.
Got
The next situation takes place near Malibu Jail in California. A citizen was recording on a public road when two jail staff approached. Although they admitted the citizen was on public property and their actions were only guided by policy, not law, they still demanded the citizen turn off the camera and stop exercising their rights.
Can you please turn that off? The both of you? Can you please turn that off?
What?
You guys have to have permission to videotape on grounds.
What law is that?
Because this is a state facility.
Right. I know what it is. What law is that?
Well, you have to have permission from the designee or warden.
I know you've said that, but what law is that?
Well, I can look it up for you, but you can also look at our book, but you can come down when it's approved.
Well, we're on a public highway. This isn't your...
Are you getting faces or images of anything
I can see in public, I'm videotaping, which is
Can I get your guys' number, please, or?
No, I don't feel like giving my name.
Where's your car at?
Who said we drove here?
So you walk from Highway 1 or the 101?
Well, I didn't drive here. Okay, if that's what you want to say.
Do you have a California driver's license? I'm not trying to be argumentative.
No, either way.
You guys are...
We're on a public road.
I understand you're on a public road.
It seems these jail staff don't understand that the citizen was standing on a public road. If they did, why would they be here? Demanding the citizen turn off the camera and present a driver's license without any valid reason. Public roads are public property, meaning anyone there has the right to exercise their constitutional rights without interference.
Yeah, anything we can see in a public road, we can videotape.
I don't want to be videotaped.
But you're in public, so you don't have that discretion.
We are on duty right now.
Sure,
you guys are videotaping from afar.
Right.
And I'm just asking you guys questions.
Sure, and you're entitled to ask us anything you want.
The same way you guys are entitled also.
Not to answer.
But I don't know if you guys are zooming in. We can also have people that come here who drop off things for the inmates. So it's security purposes.
Sure, I understand, but we have a
So-
perfect legally constitutional protected activity to do what we're doing. And when I asked you what law is it, you can't
And
state a law.
I will.
It's your policy.
It's our policy.
And policy doesn't trump the law, ma'am.
I still would ask you guys to
Sure.
please not take video of the inmates
Gotcha.
close up, because what we have here is for their security purposes and ours, we do need to know what you guys might be videotaped, because it could either be an escape
anything we can see from a public roadway, we're filming.
Okay, but I'm asking you, I don't know what you guys, the content of the film is.
Well, you don't need to know.
We do, because it's security purposes, sir.
Sure. Well,
But you're
it's security
inside there. You're not security out here.
It's a prison facility.
Right, we
so
understand
you guys
that.
could be dropping off things for the inmates
well, we
that
could
we
be,
don't know.
and I could be taller
that-
too. There's a lot of could be.
That you could be taller too. Yeah, but we don't
well,
know that.
I'm being facetious.
You are being
You're saying that you could be. There's no fact.
But later on in the day, you guys might come back. You guys could escape.
Well, we might. We
you guys
might come
could
back.
plan escape.
What's
or
that? Plan
you guys
escape?
Might. We don't know that.
Right,
sir.
right.
We don't know that.
Right. Well,
So
I
that's
can
what
tell
I'm
you,
asking.
I'm on a roadway here. This is an easement right here. I'm not on your property. And this is a protected legal activity. So if you want to call the police, be more than happy to call the police. And when they come, they're going to tell you exactly. We do this all the time.
I understand.
I don't know if you understand.
A lot of people try
Did
and
you want me to
engage
finish, or did you just want to interrupt?
Go ahead, speak, sir.
I'm saying if you'd like to call the police, they'll come out and then they'll educate you that what we're doing is perfectly legal.
I understand.
Right.
Who come and try to engage officials,
Right.
and
Well, we're just doing a news story on where our public funds go.
Okay. So
And,
is this state or is this federal? Or
well,
what
this is a state prison.
This is a state prison,
Right,
correct?
right.
But you guys, who are you with?
We're with ourselves. We're just independent journalists doing a story. Yeah, we don't have any ill intent or bad intentions or anything like that. We're just out filming.
No, I'm not saying you guys are.
Well, you're saying there could be.
Exactly.
Right.
That's why we have to
Well,
come
we
up
don't.
here and
You
investigate.
can say you could be, and I'm telling you that we don't. So we're having a cordial conversation now. If you want to elevate it, you can do.
There's no elevation. I'm just asking you guys questions.
Right.
That's it.
But I'm suggesting
It's the
because
safety
we're
of the
not going to. Right. But what I'm saying is, when you leave, we're not going to stop filming.
Okay. That's what you go to do.
You have a great
guys
day.
Have a good day.
You stay safe.
A walk of shame for staff who lack knowledge of citizens' rights, yet still give orders. I wish these staff members understood that their policies only apply within the jail, not on public roads. And policies cannot override laws. If they had taken the time to learn about civil rights and the law, they wouldn't have made this mistake. North Precinct police officers refuse to identify themselves, hate transparency.
Can I get your name, employee number, or badge number?
Excuse me?
Your name and badge number?
Why do you need my name and badge number, man?
Because you addressed me and I'm part of the public and
The next situation brings us to the North Public Safety Complex, specifically the North Precinct Police Department in Huntsville, Alabama. A female citizen arrived to film, not just to exercise her rights, but to bring transparency to the facility, but they refuse. They always want to show themselves as bad government employees in front of the camera.
Hello. How are you?
I'm great, how are you?
Who are you? Take that down, man, please.
No, thank you. I'm a photographer.
For who?
I'm independent. Can I get your name, employee number, or badge number?
Excuse me?
Your name and badge number?
Why do you need my name and badge number, man?
Because you addressed me and I'm part of the public and that's your policy. You a police officer?
Okay, yes, I am.
Okay.
Hold on just one moment, okay? Let me let you talk with let me let you talk with the lieutenant.
Sure.
Just sit tight.
I'm just gonna walk on the public property right here. I'll be here though. I don't think I got his freaking name and badge number. Damn, excuse me. That was an accident. It wasn't intentional. Did you give me your name and badge number?
I'm gonna ask you to step outside the door, ma'am.
This is a public lobby.
Ma'am, I'm gonna ask you to exit the building, okay? Please step outside the lobby.
You know this is a public lobby, right?
I understand that, but I have asked you to exit the building at this point until we get a supervisor to talk to you. Step right outside the door.
Okay.
Thank you.
What is your name and your badge number?
You'll get my badge number and name when I get ready to give it to you, not until then.
Okay.
Thank you very much.
As you can see, it is difficult to get information about the names and badge numbers of the police officers, or rather, the police officers do not like transparency and accountability. I mean, saying their name and badge number upon request is such a simple thing to do, and it's even required by many police department policies. So why is it so difficult in this situation?
Hi.
How you doing?
Are you the lieutenant?
I am.
And your name?
Lieutenant Owens.
Lieutenant Owens. Nice to meet you. I'm barely get you're so tall. Your name and badge number?
Officer McCabe.
You, sir? Nice to meet you. May I come inside and speak with you?
What's it in reference to? You can speak to me here.
I would like to speak to you in the lobby if you don't mind. It's a public lobby. And that man wouldn't let me in the lobby with my camera, which violates my constitutional right to video on public property, public officials, public lobby.
What do you
I'd like to file a complaint against him because he refused to ID. When I asked him to, I explained to him his policy. He refused, 5 times?
Ma'am,
So I'd like to file a complaint.
What do you need? What do you need us to do for you?
File a complaint.
Okay, I've heard your complaint.
Yeah, I want it in writing. I want it to be
If you want to file an
official.
official complaint, then you can go to Internal Affairs.
Do you have a form here?
No, ma'am.
You don't
Go to
have
Internal
forms.
Affairs and file a complaint.
So you're refusing to take my complaint?
No, ma'am. I said if you want to file
Where's
a
Internal
formal
Affairs?
complaint, the main building at 815 Wheeler Avenue.
So I have to go there in order to file a complaint against this man right here that refused to identify over and over again when I did absolutely nothing wrong.
What can I help you with?
All I was doing was videoing the property, and then I was approached by that man rudely.
Why are you videoing our property?
Because it's public property, and it's a constitutional right. It's freedom of the press.
You can
Yeah,
video
I know.
public property, but you
I know.
don't have a right to video employees
Oh,
or
yes, I
their
do.
families or
Like this. In a public lobby.
Ma'am.
Yeah, in a public lobby, I can video on public property and public. All I wanted to do was get video of the public lobby.
You got
and
your video. So
I
what
know
else
it.
do you
Well,
need?
it was a complaint against him. Why it took 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 people to come and harass me over taking pictures outside before I ever walked in the door. I was standing out there in the parking lot, and she started her crap. You ready?
No, you're ready. You can leave our property.
Really?
If you need a reason to be here.
Okay. I'll file a complaint.
You can file a complaint here. Let me give you a card so you
Please
can spell
do.
it right.
Please do. Do you all have a card?
No, they don't have a card.
Okay.
There
You
you
need to
go.
learn about the Constitution is what you
Yeah,
need.
well,
Where's your vehicle at?
Who said I drove? And why do you care?
Like my lieutenant said, you need to go ahead and leave.
Then don't talk to me if you don't want me to stand here and answer you.
Okay, just leave.
Another example of disrespect and rights violations in public spaces. The first officer clearly showed unprofessional behavior, refusing to respect the right to film and provide identification when asked. The supervisor initially seemed fine, but quickly escalated the situation and asked the citizen to leave. Surely a complaint should be filed here, right? Ensure accountability and respect for civil rights. Officer admits, "We're gonna violate all these rights." Failure at work.
Yes, you have. Okay, you're gonna arrest me if I don't give you my name? No, I'm gonna detain you, take you to the station, and we'll find out who you are.
How?
Physically, by force.
You're gonna force me to identify, so you're gonna violate my Fourth Amendment right now, too.
Yes, we're gonna violate all these rights.
Moving on to another situation at a post office in Wauwatosa, Wisconsin on March 19th, 2022. A citizen was recording in the lobby when employees objected, leading them to call the police. What's interesting is that when the police arrived, instead of protecting the citizens' rights, they encouraged the people to express their discomfort, giving them a reason to ask the citizen to leave. Despite the pressure, this citizen stood firm in defending their freedom, not just for themselves, but for all of us. Will they succeed in this encounter? Well, let's find out.
Can I show you the regulations real quick? It says I can do that. That you can just film everybody's in here for news and advertising. Okay. This is news. Have you have a signed release from all these people? Is everybody in here? Does anybody want to be filmed for this guy's this press thing, whatever he's doing? Does anybody here, with a show of hands, want to be on this guy's video? I'm not videoing them. I'm videoing you. But I'm just saying nobody wants to be out here. So your first name is? I'm not giving it to you unless I've broken the law. Let's go right now. You going out?
You want the?
Yeah, I do. Have me meet you outside. He's got me by the arm, man. I'm just escorting you out of the building here. Yep, with hands. Yep. My hands right here. It's not assault. It's not assault. Did I break the law? They don't want you here. You have no. Can I stand outside and film? No, you cannot. This is public property. You can go on a public. This is not public property. This is federal property. This is federal property, yes, but it's independently run by the post office. Okay. It's a separate entity from everything else. It's a federal government office, sir. Yes. Go stand somewhere else. They don't want you in here filming people. Supervisor. I would request a supervisor. You want to talk to a supervisor? Yeah, I'd talk to a supervisor. What for? Because you're making a big mistake right now. I don't care. You're violating the... I don't care. Go stand somewhere else. They don't want you in here. You're going to violate my constitutional rights. I'm not violating your constitutional right. This is a place of business, and they don't want you in here filming people. It's a federal... It's just the same thing if I go into the county building or the police station. This is not the place where people are trying to do their... You don't even have jurisdiction here. This is federal property. This is in the city of Wauwatosa. Doesn't matter. It's federal property. It's like if you were trying to enforce law. What's your name? Call me good citizen. What's that? No, I want your name now. If you know all your constitutional rights, when I'm asking, I'm here because you're disturbing the peace. Now I have a right to identify you. I haven't been disturbing the peace. Yes, you have. Okay, you're going to arrest me if I don't give you my name? No, I'm going to detain you, take you to the station, and we'll find out who you are. How? Physically, by force. You're going to force me to identify. So you're going to violate my Fourth Amendment right now, too. Yes, we're going to violate all these rights, aren't we, Miss Gibbs? That is. Officer Gibbs. Yes, I would request a supervisor before you do that. You're going to identify yourself. Okay. And then we can be done by that. I will request I want to request a supervisor, so please call supervisor. And then I'll talk to him. So 106.
When an officer openly admits they don't care about the law and are willing to violate citizens' rights, it's a clear indication they've abandoned their role as protectors of justice. Could this mindset be the root cause of their misconduct in this situation? Well, disorderly conduct for filming on federal property? The citizen didn't even get the chance to do so, because as soon as he entered the building, the police escorted him out without any valid reason, like...
There are things you can do, but... Yeah, it says on the regulations in the post office that I can do this. That's fine. That's fine. And it doesn't say that I need to get people's consent because it's a public building. It's a public lobby. But they don't want to be part of your video. You said you're getting it for a commercial or whatever. No, I said news, advertising, and commercial purposes is what it's under. And he's going to lie to you and tell you. What's that?
I can read you the regulation that shows exactly.
Julie, you want to hang out with him?
Okay, just so you know, I left this here. It was behind the desk. I picked it up. I have it now. So... It's mine. Oh, all good. I'll show you the regulation right here. So, photographs for news purposes may be taken in entrances, lobbies, foyers, corridors, or auditoriums when used for public meetings, except where prohibited by official signs or security. So, it's not a public meeting. He's not allowed to videotape or photograph. And I asked him to leave, and he refused.
Has he been here before for anything?
I've seen him, I think, online before doing this kind of stuff at all of this. So he's just he's looking for clicks and everything else.
Okay. It's just one of the things I know that's like one night. It's like separate.
We're open till 3 o'clock today. 3 o'clock. We have you guys assist us a lot on property if we need somebody taken out of here. If we have crime, we call you guys. Our inspectors internally are usually done with an internal stuff. So you guys are usually our help. If you want to take a picture of it, you're more than welcome. I'll let you. So it's very clear. It says you can take pictures if it's for news purposes, if it's being used for public meetings. This is not a public meeting, so you're not allowed to do it. Okay. And he read it, and he kept stopping at auditorium. I said, read the whole rest of the sentence.
Yeah. or other photographs may be taken with permission of the postmaster.
And I did not give information.
It's absurd to hear what this post office manager said. He claimed that photography is only allowed when used in public meetings, so the citizen wasn't allowed to record since no meeting was happening. However, this is a complete misinterpretation. The correct understanding is that photography in the auditorium is allowed only during public meetings. For public areas like entrances, hallways, or lobbies, this rule doesn't apply. In other words, the public is free to move and record in these spaces as long as they don't disrupt the post office's operations.
So at this point, I asked him to leave multiple times. You can probably see it on the video. He refused to leave. I know you know.
I don't care. This is, to me, I look at this. This is a place of business. This isn't the federal courthouse where you can sit and do what you want and like that. There's people that want to conduct a business, don't want to be on video and like that. So.
Exactly.
All right.
I asked him to leave nicely. He refused.
He's out of here. Thank you.
If you need my name, just call us.
I will. I won't. You didn't read the whole thing. You're only allowed to do it, one, with their permission, and if there's a public meeting going on here.
Other photos.
And, with a public meeting, and there's no public meeting going. The postmaster just showed me everything.
He's not the postmaster.
He's the person in charge of this thing right here. For the purpose of this interaction, he's the top person at this building. So he's the one saying there's not a public meeting going on right now.
If you read it, there's an or and there's a comma and because it does not include. Auditoriums are separate from lobbies, entrances for
that's your interpretation of that, right? Am I going to take your interpretation, or am I going to take the guy who's worked here for 25 years? So he has asked you to leave now.
Okay. So
you are being told to leave now.
So you're going to arrest me if I don't walk off the property?
Yes.
Okay, but I'm waiting for a supervisor. So can I wait here or should I wait right over there?
Let's wait on the other side by the pick and save side.
Okay.
And my supervisor will go talk to you so we don't have to have any more interactions.
Okay, good.
All right?
Yeah, sure.
I'm crazy.
Yes.
But you're the one at a post office filming.
Yeah,
and you're in front of my mental health status and to be so derogatory toward me. I am. I'm offended by you taking my mental health and the status there.
That's good for you.
Yep.
Probably this one.
Yeah.
This is a public sidewalk, right?
I'm not sure. So that computer that you may be filming right there contains information that's protected for our eyes only, not for yours.
Well, that's not. Close it.
That's her squad.
Then she needs to
That's her little house for the day.
She needs to close it.
Yeah, she doesn't have to do that. You were just given instructions to not film things that you are not meant to see, that we could get in trouble for you seeing.
Then you need to close it. If I can see it in public,
she's in her squad car.
If I can see it in public, I can film it.
Yep.
Yes. What's the case law? I've got case law.
I don't care.
Why don't we meet over in the lot over at Pickett State?
I'll stay right here. We're right next to where it happened.
I'm all about taking a stand. This is just you being annoying to people inside here, and that's why they call us.
I'm doing a video to disseminate to public. Like, this is not being annoying. This is exercising my rights. If that's annoying to you, that's your feeling.
No. That's his word.
My constitutional rights.
Okay.
Yes. Just like if I was holding a gun or carrying a gun out here.
What about all these other people? What about their rights?
What rights? They're in public. I can see them. I can film them.
But don't they have some type of right?
No,
expectation of privacy?
There's no expectation of privacy.
There's not?
No. If you want some case law, I can educate you.
No. I want your name.
I'll talk to the supervisor about that.
Okay. You live in Wauwatosa?
I don't answer questions.
You don't answer questions? But you're allowed to ask me questions and challenge everything else.
You're a public servant, that's why.
I'm not a public servant.
So you're a private.
I'm an employee for the city of Wauwatosa. That's who I work with. That's not a public. I'm not a public employee.
Okay, all right. So you're just private security then?
I'm not private security.
Then what the hell are you?
I'm an employee for the city.
So are you a police officer?
I'm an employee for the city of Wauwatosa. Yes, I am.
Okay.
That is my job.
Then you're a public employee. And you are bound by. Do you not understand this?
The ordinances of the city of Wauwatosa, the laws of the state of Wisconsin.
Yes. And the Constitution of the United States.
Your rights are not being violated.
Yeah, they are. You're trying to violate my floor. How's it going, sir? Today? Man, I was just working on this. I was ejected by, what's your name? Again, Brewer, Bronner, I can't remember something fucking. I was ejected by him, and then now he's, because he says I was causing a disturbance, which exercising constitutional rights cannot be construed as an illegal activity. You cannot cause a disturbance just because I'm taking video in public. And then he says that I'm violating other rights. Now I'm on the sidewalk. I wasn't there. I'd like to finish my video if I could.
Where are you finishing your video at?
I would like inside.
You can't go inside. They don't want you in there.
So you're not going to let me in either?
They will not. They do not want you.
Okay, just because they don't want me doesn't mean that they can legally trespass me from private property. It's federal.
They do not want you.
Would you do me a favor and look up DHS memo? There's a DHS memo. No, you don't want to look that up? Okay. All right.
So you have to leave. You can sit here if you want to.
Okay. All right. Sounds good, sir. All right. Thank you. What's your name? Strands? Thank you. Have a good day. All right.
Civil rights in this situation were gravely violated due to ignorance and unprofessional conduct by both a Wauwatosa police officer and a supervisor. I'm at a loss for words about this incident other than disappointment. It's truly unfortunate that so many law enforcement officers today are gradually forgetting their oath to protect citizens' rights, choosing instead to enforce what they believe is right rather than adhering to what the Constitution and laws dictate. Unlawful traffic stop in Rochester, New York.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
I need your license.
I'll give you my license.
I'm going to have you come out of the car.
I'm not coming out of the car for nothing.
I promise you you're going to come
I promise you.
Next, we head to an incident on Interstate 490 in Rochester, New York. On May 3rd, 2024, a citizen was driving when they were stopped by police for baseless accusations of speeding on the highway. With no evidence or dash cam footage to back their claim, officers still pulled the citizen over and began issuing commands.
Traffic complaint regarding you and how you're driving.
I don't know anything. I don't know anything. I don't know what you're talking about.
I need your license.
I'll give you my license.
I'm going to have you come out of the car.
I'm not coming out of the car for nothing.
I promise you you're going to come
I promise you I won't. I promise you I won't.
What's that?
I promise you I won't. I promise you I won't come out the door. No, you're trying to intimidate me. You're telling me.
I'm not trying to intimidate you.
Yes, you
You're
are.
driving, you have tinted windows,
Being recorded. Being recorded, by the way.
Unsafe lane change. You're being recorded right here. I can record all you want.
Cool.
That's perfectly
You almost knocked me off the road.
Okay.
You almost knocked me off. Yes, you almost knocked me off. You're bullying me from behind.
From behind?
Yes. And an unmarked vehicle.
Make sense.
An unmarked vehicle.
Doesn't even make sense.
Yes, it does. An unmarked vehicle.
Valid on your license?
My license is valid, man.
Okay, any reason why you're driving on the shoulder of the highway? Speeding?
Driving on the shoulder of the highway?
Yes.
I was not driving on the shoulder. I have my dog in the car. What are you talking about? I just got a car wash. I know I got tattoos on my face. I know I look like. I know. Sure.
You're trying to make it that kind of issue.
I'm sure. I did not. Do you have proof of that, sir?
What's that?
Do you have proof of that?
Yes, I do.
Okay, where's the proof?
See the officer right behind you?
Yeah, where's the proof?
He was following you.
Okay.
While you're driving.
Does he have proof of that?
Yep.
All right, cool.
Sit tight.
All right. No, my hands are like this. Hey, I want to speak to the supervisor.
Yeah, you can.
All right, I'm good. I want to speak to the supervisor.
No, get in the car. Okay?
Don't tell me what to do.
Really?
Don't tell me what to do.
Sit back there.
Don't tell me what to do. I know.
Oh, you do know?
I know what he just told me. I know what he just told me. You got proof of it? All right, just making sure. All right, anyways, I want to talk to your supervisor. Thank you. Appreciate it.
Stay in your car.
Appreciate it.
All right, Andre.
And I'm a correctional officer also, so.
Listen, here's the deal. We're not going to write you, okay? Listen. The way you're driving is reckless. Okay? You could have hurt yourself or hurt somebody else, all right?
Yeah.
Why are you driving like that? Simple as that.
Driving like what? I wasn't.
Sorry, I'm not going to argue.
Okay.
Here's the deal.
All right.
Slow down.
Have a good day.
What do you think about this situation? What happened in this video is just a small glimpse of the larger issue of abuse of authority. Trust me, if no changes are made, this will only continue to spread. Either the police need to change their methods of law enforcement, or we, as citizens, need to stand up, defend our rights, and demand respect for our civil liberties. Thank you all for watching until the end of the video. If you'd like to see more stories like this, hit subscribe and turn on notifications. Now, share your thoughts in the comments below. Civil rights belong to all of us, and understanding them is power. See you in the next video.